Hello and welcome to this Google App Inventor tutorial. I'll try to make a basic drawing app, and I will try to walk through it as much as I can. I hope you have signed in with your Google account to the App Inventor, and yeah, you're ready to go. So there's two important concepts in App Inventor. This is the designer side, and we have the block side. So the block side is where we integrate the behavior of our app. And on the designer side, we use the components in the palette section to drag them and design them in our viewer. Any component that we use in the palette section, we are going to get viewed in a components section. And for each component, we can then see what the properties of the component is. So what I will start is actually not in the user interface. It's something that is in the layout phase. And we will start with a horizontal arrangement. And what this does is it makes it possible to place buttons instead of on top of each other, right next to each other. And we're going to make a drawing app where we have essentially red, blue and green colors that we can switch in between and draw on a picture. So we would say one button, and we need a second one. We need it right there, and a third one like this. And you can see the components. We have the screen one, which is the initial screen side, and under screen one we have the components horizontal arrangement that holds button 1, 2, 3. Now we go ahead and change the name of the buttons. So red. Each of these buttons will do a background color for the name, red, and for the blue. And I like to have the buttons to be a little more visual, so I will check the box of font bold for all three of them. And now we are going to, first of all, we will align in the center, and we will do the width automatic. And now after we have colored in the background, we'll of course change the text. So we had the red one, and now we can see they are horizontal arranged. So if we go inside our screen, not the horizontal arrangement but the screen, so the overall, you can say, viewer, and we want our components to align center like that. So now it's nice and neat. And now of course, after we have these three buttons to choose to draw, we need a canvas to draw on. So we go on the drawing and animation canvas, and we put a canvas right under the three buttons that we have created. And I have a picture. It's arbitrary with picture you are gonna use. Yes, so you upload whatever picture you want to upload, and let's do for the width fill parent. That means it's gonna fill from side to side. And for the height, let's do pixels. So if we say like let's say 350 and see how it goes. It looks nice. It actually looks okay. And the default color for this canvas we can put it as red. So that means when the app is turned on, the first color, the initial color would be red that you will be drawing with. And let's do line width something like 3.5, only just because I think 2.0 is a little too thin. And now that we have these components, we can go ahead and go out of the designer and come into the block editor. And here we have all these statements, and we can basically choose between each and every one of these. And here are the components that we made. So when the red button, click, what did we want to happen? We want the, oh sorry, and I forgot to make a last button. That will be quite an important one. And maybe if I was a little bit smarter, I would call them for what function they are, so it would be easier to read in the block editor. For example, the canvas, I could rename it to drawing canvas, and it's just to make it easier if you have a bigger app. So yeah, and if we then go into block editor again, and we have the red button, and for the red button we are going to take a drawing canvas, the drawing canvas background color, and then we are going to colors and put it to red. And we can duplicate these, do them for blue, for green, and we could put for blue, it's maybe a little light, like this, maybe like this, or that's a little too dark green. That's much better. And for the drawing canvas, when our finger is dragged, draw a line. There we go, draw a line. And we will have get current X there. And that should actually be it. Basically what that does is that we have the X and Y coordinates in our 2D canvas, and we put in the previous and the current X positions of the finger when it touched the canvas, and we get this.